What's up, guys? Today we're going to see if we can break some disc golf myths. Okay, so here's the plan. You have probably always heard that player 2 is better than player 1 in disc golf, aka your second shot's always better than your first. Well, today we're going to play a quick 9 in the freezing cold weather, and we're going to see if that's true. But this is how that's going to work. Off the tee, we'll take 2 shots. One will be player 1. One will be player 2. Player 2 always has to go second, even if they get a birdie. They never get the tee box because they have to be the second throw. And from every player 2 throw, there has to be another second throw. So if I'm not in circle 1, my upshot also has to be thrown twice with me taking the second one. If that doesn't make sense, it'll make sense when we're out there. Let's get started. Here's the thing. Player 1 gets the better disc option, though. Oh, that is not great, guys. Oh, we got a good skip, though. Luckily, we got some snowy grass. Player 2. Okay. Right now, looks like player 1's got it. All right, looks to me like player 1 has definitely got CTP. We'll see if I can be really cold in this headwind putt, make something here. Yeah, snuck it in. Player 2 has a much longer putt, like 30-ish, with a left to right wind. All right, here we are, hole 2. We got 1 under and 1 under on hole 1 from player 1 and player 2. Player 2 coming in with a clutch, like, I don't know, 40-foot putt. That was pretty nice with this wind. It's freezing cold. Let's see if we can hold this together. We got player 1 first on the tee. All right, we got a quick dog leg right, not very far, but a very tight dog leg. That could be really good. All right, player 2 with potentially a better shot. That could be potentially even better than player 1. All right, player 1 landed right here with a nice little, I don't know, 15-footer. Player 2 only this far back with another short putt, maybe like 20 feet. Player 1. Player 2, that was kind of a scary little 20-footer there. That's another 2 birdies. One of these holes has got to separate them. All right, hole 3, we're coming in 2 under player 1, 2 under player 2. This hole might be the separator because I only have 1 disc where I can throw this backhand. Player 2 might be throwing a forehand here. Ton of wind up there. No idea what it's doing. So I have no idea what this is going to do. Okay, the wind is lifting like crazy. I don't know where I'm at. I'm not going to say anything. Overstable mid here. Forehand. Mr. Player 2. It's going to have to be an incredible shot because I'm not very good at forehands here. No, back wall. Yep. Okay. Might have stayed just shy of that back wall. Okay, we got a really favorable skip. Thought I was going to be over on this left side, which is kind of rough, but we skipped out. We've got another 40-footer. I'll be throwing 2 here, but the first one doesn't count, but I feel like I still have to try. Okay, all right, this is actual player 2 shot here. I mean, they're exactly the same. If you're going to miss from 50, you're going to miss from 50, I guess. All right, this is player 2 finishing out. Oh, I still haven't found player 1. This might be a score separator here. All right, I just found player 1, and this is quite the predicament. I flew way down. I must have hit a tree or rolled or something where that wind was not favorable. All right, this is where we're at. Let's see if we can throw a little something up there. Okay, looks like it's not going to be the separating hole here. Okay, we're coming into hole 4 with a tied score still. Let's see if this one can separate it. If I end up in the rough on the right or left here, it's going to be some scramble. And to have 2 shots on your scramble is pretty nice. We'll see. We're just going to try to get down there. Yeah, the wind on the back is tough. Hit the wall of trees. I'm in the fairway. Let's see if player 2 can make the correction here. Player 2. Okay, player 2 came out so early. Player 2 is going to be scrambling, so they get to scramble twice. All right, player 1 got stuck by an early tree, but that's fine. Just an easy up and down. All right, need you to slide. Got some slide. Should be a tap in. All right, player 2 in a super tough spot with a super early release. Basket's kind of straight ahead here, and We don't have a lot of options. Maybe a big gap up here to maybe a tomahawk, maybe backhand. But the nice thing is we get 2 tries. Let's find out what it is. First, we're gonna go high Anheuser putter. Just gonna glide it up there. Yep. Okay. That's another 50 footers. Well, let's see if the correction can be made by just choosing option number 2 and going tomahawk. I think that was great. All right, player 1 absolutely parked for 3. Player 2, we got a bit of a testy putter for 3. Player 2 here first. He cashes out. Man, what is it going to take to separate these? Okay, we are 2 under and 2 under coming through hole 4. Hole 5, we got to hit a gap. Let's see if both players can do it. Let's see. I think forehand's probably the easy shot, honestly. Just a little touch forehand from a lefty here. But I think player 1's going to get aggressive here. I think player 1's going to want to run an ace, try to create a score gap here, really put the pressure on player 2. Did not turn it. Did not tune it. Player 1 is going to have quite the putt. Player 2 getting only 1 off the tee because it is the second throw off the tee. It's going to go forehand. Just flick it out there. Okay, little early. So they're both going to have to make putts, but if player 2 is outside of circle 1, he gets 2 of them. Hey, if you haven't already, I would love it if you would consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I plan on doing some more player 1 versus player 2. I think it's just fun, and I guess I don't have any friends who want to play in 11-degree weather. I think it'd be fun to put on 2 personas next time. That'd be hilarious. Let's get back into it. Man, player 2 looking at an edge of circle 1 putt, which means they only get 1 shot at it. Indiana flip? Has anybody ever said that? This might be outside of circle 1. Too close to call, though. Oh, I thought I did it. I thought player 2 did it. All right, looking at this putt, I think player 2 was definitely outside of circle 1 because this really feels like the edge of circle 1, but it doesn't matter. We'll be okay. Oh, that's a moment where you're like, I need a second one. That was a complete shank. Kicking off hole 6 here with just 3 to play. We've got a tie, 2 under to 2 under, player 1 and player 2. This is looking like it doesn't matter how bad I am. As long as I'm throwing the disc, I'm going to get the same score. But you never know. We've seen tee shots, we've seen scrambles. We've only had 1 putt, and that could have been the difference maker. If I had 2 putts every time, that could have made a difference. Here we go, hole 6, we got a really short 200-ish foot par 3. Player 1's gonna wanna get aggressive again for the YouTube content. He's gonna try to ace it. He might have done it. If that drops, oh, it's so far. It is so far. Player 1 threw it 30 feet past the basket. Player 2, this is terrible. I'm just bad at golf. I keep overthrowing it. I just parked the wrong basket. That's all. Player 1 is right there. Player 2 is right here. Player 2 is out of the circle, so he gets 2 throws. This could be a difference maker, finally, but we're going to throw player 1 first. Let's see if player 1 can make this putt. Player 1 today is just putt. Player 1 is in the basket. Player 2 gets 2 shots, though. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, wow. I also kicked the basket behind me. Whoops. All right. Second shot from player 2 here. See if he can make it. This is the one that matters. Nope. Just at the base there. All right. Hole 7 is a wide open 280-foot shot. Feels like a broken record saying that, but it is the winter layout, so I can't expect much. We'll play this in the summer, guys. Don't worry. Right now coming in, player 1 has a 1-stroke lead after a huge putt. Thank you to me putting 100 putts a day. Check out that video. Let's see if we can park this one. All right, player 1. Ooh, that's high. That is so high. It's going to need to drop. It's not dropping. That's outside of circle 1. Player 1 looking tough. Player 2, got to make the correction. Yeah, that tactic is so beat. But looks like player one's gonna have to hit another big putt because player two is right next to the basket. All right, player one forced to make one too many of these long putts for sure. But here we are, just outside circle one yet again, having to make a putt. It's floating. I mean, this is player one is ridiculous right now from just outside of circle one. Let's go tap in player two. Player two. We got a long walk to the next hole, but if you're new here, I just wanted to say welcome. Feel free to like and subscribe. I plan on making family-friendly disc golf content, fun ideas, games with friends, things of that sort. But I'm also pursuing competitive disc golf. I want to get better. I just posted a video of me doing 100 putts a day just to get better at putting because pros are really good at putting. So I want to be competitive. I don't know if I'm capable of going pro. That sounds insane right now, but I'd love to just be good, you know? Play local open, that kind of thing. So stick with me along that journey as well as having some fun along the way. All right, here we are on hole 8. I could not put this round together better in my head. Player one is in the lead by 1 stroke. I believe it's 4-3. I don't know. Check the card in the corner. That'll be the correct score because I can fix it in editing. But here we are on hole 8. Quite a hard one here. Slight dogleg right, uphill slightly over a ravine. Right near 400 feet, but not quite there. It's a beautiful hole, so you guys get a good view of the basket and not a great view of me over here. Player one overturned it. It's finishing. Get out of that. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. Player two is definitely going to look to make the correction, though. Player two giving it the right height, overturning it still. Okay, looks like it's going to come down to who can scramble better. Beautiful hanging basket here. I'm in those woods with both shots. Be on the lookout for those chains right there. They better look out. You guys can actually see me, I think, over here, the pink disc. Let's see if we can really tighten it through this gap. We got a lot of wind out there. Okay, that'll be a putt. That'll be a putt. Let's see what player two can do. Player two gets 2 shots, so they might be able to do a little better. Might be able to guarantee themselves. The lie is much worse. There's almost nothing in here. So first throw, I'm gonna try a little Anheuser through the baby gap. I actually hit it. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that again, but we're gonna try. No way. That's crazy, I hit that gap twice. All right, look at that. Player two, you guys can't see it, is parked. Player one, we got a putt. A little scary with the wind, but should be nice and steady here. We missed it, guys. I wish I want to putt again. This is why player two exists. Player two, over here. Tying it up. Player two, 3 under, I believe, I think. Player one, 3 under with 1 to go. All right, coming into hole 9 with a tied ball game between player one and player two with another simple short shot right there under the telephone pole. We have a ripping left to right from that field right over there, which I think I got a pano of. Simple shot, and I promise this course is more difficult in the summer, so stay tuned for that. Let's see what we can do. All right, all day long, player one has been the aggressive player, so we're gonna run the ace once again, even with the left to right wind. I need to take the wind. The wind needs to take that. Wasn't the best ace run, but player one is parked. Player two gonna try to do the same thing, park it. Oh, player two yanked it. Looks like they're both gonna have a circle one putt. All right, it looks like both players are absolutely gonna be able to finish out here. Didn't make a difference. All right, we ended today with a tie. So apparently it doesn't make a difference whether you play as player one or you get your second shot. Was player two shots always better? Absolutely not. Player one was absolutely hitting incredible putts today. All right, we can't let it end in a tie though. So we're gonna film a second round with player one versus player two. So be on the lookout for that. I gotta get out of here. I'm literally freezing right now.